Time now to take a look at what's been happening in the world of sports. Joining us in the studio is our sports editor, Paul Need. Hello, Paul.
Hello there.
So let's first start with football and the South Korean men's national team. Jurgen Klinsmann is still looking for his first win as manager, and he does seem to have a chance later this week.
Yes, that's right indeed. Yes, a 1-0 loss to Peru on Friday meant that it's 2 defeats and a draw for Klinsmann since taking over as boss in February. But yes, Korea are in action again on Tuesday night, though, taking on El Salvador at Daejeon World Cup Stadium at 8 p.m. Klinsmann won't have Kim Min-jae available as he is currently completing his basic military training for 3 weeks, while captain Son Heung-min is a doubt, having recently had surgery on a hernia problem. Klinsmann, though, has hinted at something of an experimental lineup against the team that's ranked 75th in the world. As reported by Yonhap News, he said that he is thankful for the opportunity to bring in new players and give them a chance. Meanwhile, before Tuesday's match with the full national team, South Korea's under-24s, essentially the Asian Games squad, take on China tonight at 8:35 in the second of 2 friendlies. Korea won the first 3-1 on Thursday.
And named in the squad is Son Heung-min, despite being held by the Chinese authorities for several weeks. So what's behind all that?
Yes, right. Well, Son Heung-min was formally arrested on Sunday, 37 days after he was first detained. And reports say that he was first detained at an airport in Shanghai in what China has been calling a bribery investigation. Under Chinese law, a suspect can be detained and questioned for up to 37 days before a prosecutor approves an arrest. The arrest is part of a crackdown on match fixing in Chinese football. But the exact details have not been made public, nor have the Korean Football Association or the Korean consulate had much luck in being able to get any information from the Chinese authorities. The investigation could take several months, and Son can be held in custody during that time. He is currently on the books of Shandong Taishan in the Chinese Super League and the midfielder featured for Korea during the World Cup in 2022.
Turning to golf now, a top 10 finish at the U.S. Open for Kim Min-jae.
Yes, that's right. He finished tied for 8th in what was his first ever top 10 finish at a major championship. At the Los Angeles Country Club on Sunday local time, Kim ended at 4 under par, 276. His final round saw him hit 5 birdies, 2 bogeys and 1 double bogey. And Kim began what was the 3rd major of the season with a 73, but then went on to hit a 68, a 66 and then a 69 to earn himself the accolade of being the top performing South Korean for the week. Meanwhile, in the women's game, Yang Hee-young came close to a 5th LPGA title of her career, but a late double bogey meant she was unable to end her drought of 4 years without an LPGA win. She finished tied for 3rd at the major LPGA Classic in Belmont, Michigan, 3 strokes behind winner Leona Maguire of Ireland.
And finally to Formula One. Max Verstappen is edging closer to really cementing himself as being one of the best of all time.
Yes, absolutely. His Canadian Grand Prix win on Sunday was his 41st, and this puts him level with the late great Ayrton Senna and 5th on the all-time list. Alain Prost with 51 and Sebastian Vettel with 54 will be next in Verstappen's sights. But his 6th win in 8 races this season has also given him a 69-point lead and was also a century of wins for him since joining Red Bull. Aston Martin's Fernando Alonso finished 2nd, Lewis Hamilton of Mercedes 3rd. Verstappen could beat Senna's record at the Austrian Grand Prix on July the 2nd.
All right, thanks for that. We'll see you next week.
Thank you. See you.